Alrighty, today we're going to be seeing whether the yellow keycard or the blue keycard will be facing off with the green in the finale. As always, the same rules will apply. All raids will be an online PvP, deaths do not affect the results, and the sell values are based on the Tarkov market. Let's get right into our first raid. Alrighty. Second raid, we didn't have good luck on our first one, but maybe this will be different. Okay, this is a pretty solid spawn for yellow. We can kind of just run over there. And unless somebody runs from that side this way, probably good. Close it behind us. Alright, I see a graphics card in here. Got a graphics card, an M4, horse, Wilston cigarettes, a Mutkovich, a teapot, Dr. Lupo's beans, an RFID reader, kunai, cultist, hard drive, a few weapon attachments. Yellow's first hit was very impressive at 698,000 rubles. Hopefully we can keep up this luck today. Alrighty. We had a bit better luck last raid. Hopefully our luck continues. Fuck. It's a duo. This is not good. That's his foot. That's one of them. Are those his nades or are those somebody else's? We're gonna do a bit of a reposition. There he is. Damn. Can't wear that with that? That's some bullshit. Damn, they brought plenty of nades. Damn. Damn, is this all PvP? Holy shit. Damn, this one's got a Zabralo. Damn. Alright. Feels like those nades are just getting closer and closer, man. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Probably a bad idea. Keep these here, so we're not overweight. We're gonna try our damnedest to come back here and actually loot the room. Okay, we got a den figurine, iridium, antique book, suppressor, handguard. Not as good as our last hit, but not too bad. And a Reshala figurine. Our second hit of yellow definitely was a bit more underwhelming, but it wasn't that bad at 275,000. Let's get into our next raid. Alrighty. Got a new loadout for this raid. Ooh. Alrighty, we got a antique vase, a Tagila figurine, Veritas coin, antique book, a dead Moraz figurine, USB adapter, AA battery, a Schmittenbender, and it looks like a G-phone. Not bad. The third hit was somewhat better than our last. We managed to get 323,000 rubles. We still haven't had a chance to hit blue, so it's hard to say how close things are. Alrighty. Alright, I guess. Last raid. Okay, here we go. What was up with the lights? First hit of Blue Keycard. No red card, shocker. Damn. Ooh, an ETG. And an AHF-1M, not bad. I was a little bit worried we weren't going to find anything at all. At least anything of value. Vitamins, splint. Okay, I guess it wasn't too bad. Alrighty, it took a while, but our first hit of blue was not all that great. We pulled in about 269,000 rubles. Blue still has a lot of chances for a better hit though, so let's get right into our next match. Alrighty, sounds like we're in the stairwell, so maybe we'll be able to go to blue again. You know, I just realized last time I didn't even check for green. That kinda not good. Got a Calic B, a Salewa, XTG Snim. Ooh, I forgot to take those out from the last blue hit. Another Calic B. Okay. A Adrenaline. Another Calic B, goddamn. 3 of them. Medical tools, and that is it. Okay, our second hit of blue was actually worse, surprisingly. We only got 181,000 rubles. Maybe our next hit will be a bit better. Not too bad. This time I will check. Not for me. Well, that's a problem. Alrighty. Sounds like we're in the stairwell, so we can probably go to blue. Shut those. think this is our third hit of blue. Got an S mark, not gonna take it. Grizzly, not bad. Nothing on the shelf. Ooh, we got a little golden star. Pop that in there. Bandages, aqua peps, painkiller, ETG, that's pretty nice. Actually remembered to clean out my injector case, so that's also good. Check this med case. Ophthalmoscope, nice. Swap those around. Medical tools are alright. 2A2 stim, that's nice. Going to PNB. Okay. Pretty solid hit so far. Morphine. Pile of meds. That looks like that's it. Alright. Things are finally looking up for the blue key card. We pulled in 602,000 rubles from this hit. That brings things pretty close as we get into our last two hits for each key. Let's see if we can sneak back out of here. Ooh. Somebody just shot at us from inside residential, I think. Ooh, that's bad. It's popping smokes. Leave him be. I'd rather try to go to yellow. Both those doors are opened. Holy shit. Damn, he looted it. Alrighty. Looks like we're in the stairwell again, that's pretty good. Surprised how many times we've gotten this spawn actually. Our fourth use of the blue key card. Nothing on the bench there. HF1, straight 12, we're gonna loot the back of here first. An L1. I really hope they don't peek their head in here. Sodium chloride. Abdulbos 2. Tremadol. I'll check that med case at the end. Put all these away. Medical tools. And one last case to check. Cheese, bandage, and a painkiller. We got another pretty good haul out of blue this time, bringing out 475,000 rubles. This is looking to be a pretty close match, but let's get into our next raid. Alrighty, let's see if we can get another use out of one of our two cards. Sounds like we're in the stairwell again, maybe? Oh no, not quite. Thought we'd do a little bit of fun, so we're running the revolver with the scope on it. Definitely not practical, but Don't matter. It's got a flashlight on it, so we'll be able to see just fine when looting. Alright, we got a Loot Lord, a Yusek figurine, a Dead Moroz figurine, a Rashala figurine, goddamn, syringe. Nothing in the first chair. Nothing in any of the chairs, actually. Suppressor. Buffer tube. And it looks like a roller in here. And we'll open that just to make sure there's nothing in there either. Yellow's fourth hit wasn't too bad either at 361,000 rubles. We've just got one hit left for each card, then we can get into the results. Alrighty. Kinda got screwed last raid, but we'll see if we can get at least one of our two final hits. Damn it. Alrighty, our final hit. Ooh, a Tetris of yellow. Why won't you just let me pick it up? There we go. Tetris, a wooden clock. I did not mean to open that. Two Vibin shoes, a Den figurine. Ooh, oh, aw. GP coin. Well, two. Cultist, a Loot Lord. Killa. Suppressor, another suppressor. Man, pretty good hit, honestly. Yellow finished really strong, bringing in 788,000 rubles this time. Blue's final hit is going to have to be a big one. But before we get into our final raid, here's a brief compilation of some of my deaths while making this video. It takes a lot of time to compile and edit these, so if you're enjoying and want to see more, then leave a like and subscribe. Somebody's fighting at blue, so we're definitely going for yellow. Looks like we're probably going to get a shot at yellow. Okay, we just need to loot the blue room one last time and then we'll be done. We did not get a good spawn, that sucks. I don't know what's the best plan, or what's the best course of action here. Let's make sure this is on full auto. A motor. It's worth taking with us. It sucks that the residential unit is right next to blue, because nobody loots blue, but there's always somebody at the residential unit. Like, if it weren't there, this would be so much easier for us. Fuck it. Final use of the blue key card. Shut that behind us. We got an Obnovos. Let's be nice and quiet for our friend over there so he doesn't hear us in here. Gonna check real quick to make sure. Okay. I think we're okay. Let's finish looting. Got a Salewa here. Oh, an AFAC actually. Okay, I think that's everything. Blue did not finish strong. We only pulled in 204,000 rubles from our final hit. Things are not looking good. But let's get into our final results and see. I'm not gonna lie, while editing it seemed a lot closer. Blue ended up making 1,731,000 rubles in total, and Yellow brought in 2,445,000. They aren't too far apart, but after factoring in cost, it only gets worse for Blue, as it is significantly more expensive, bringing it down to 1,186,000 and Yellow to 2,345,000 rubles. Now that we have our two finalists, the green keycard and the yellow keycard, in our next video we will finally be able to determine which of them is the best of all. If you haven't already, you can watch our previous video between green keycard and violet, and as always, thanks for watching.